Jimmy, we managed to grind out a 1-0 victory away here at Hayes and Yeading. Good 3 points on the road.
Yeah, I don't think we ground it out, to be honest with you. I think we dominated possession, dominated the play, had all the chances in the game. I think they've had a header. I think they've had one header that went wide. Other than that, I can't remember a lot. I don't know whether it was a ground out 1-0, if I'm being honest, but it looks that way. And when you come away from home at a tough place, before the game, you'd take grinding a 1-0 out. But that was a good 1-0 win, to be fair.
Yeah, there was probably a spell of possession where we must have strung about 40 or 50 passes together. Obviously, the sending off did help us, but we seem to be a lot more expressive in possession today.
Yeah, I think that's the players we've got. I do think the sending off obviously helped us keep the ball, but we were keeping the ball before that too. You say 40 odd passes, that's possession without sort of penetration, possession without creating end products, possession without getting shots on target. You know, it's just vanity really for managers and players. You've got to produce, you've got to threaten, you've got to hurt teams with the ball as well as keeping it. So if we could have done that a little bit better, if there's anything that I would not be disappointed with, because I'm not disappointed with any of it today. It was really, really good. But yeah, for the amount of possession we had, probably should have had more goals.
Yeah, we had a lot of attacking players in the lineup today. Rendell and Maloney dropping a little bit deeper. Did the size of the pitch maybe play an impact in your team selection today?
A little bit. You know, you just try to get. Listen, you look at the opposition. You want to play as yourself all the time. You want to be you. But you look at the opposition and think, right, how is this going to pan out? Where do we hurt them? Where do we stop them? You know, and all of that, trying to be us. And I just think that's what I put the team out as. I thought I knew they would kind of be solid and a little bit deep, and then look to counter-attack. So our defenders had to be focused for 90 minutes, and the communication had to be great. We couldn't switch off and leave people 1v1, which we didn't. And then in possession, we were going to have to manufacture opportunities, because when teams sit deep, there's not a lot of grass in behind you, there's not a lot of grass in front of you. So we were going to have to be patient and be really good, and we were, and you score with a great goal.
Yeah, our back four today was, if not the same personnel that helped us win the Southern League Division 1 South last season.
Yep.
Just how happy are you with those same four that made that step up into this division? They were largely faultless for the entirety of the games today.
Yeah, but we brought them in from this division.
Yeah.
So they are this division level players. I think they can play above this level. That's kind of why I brought them in. So no surprise at all. And you're absolutely right. It was pretty much our back four from last season. So, and that's why you build a squad. You know, that's when a squad is needed. When somebody phones up this morning, I'm well. You know, and you plan all week and you do all your training, and then someone rings you up on a Saturday morning, I'm well. So I hope Mags, you know, feels better and gets better quick. But that's why you have a squad, and it takes a squad to succeed.
Yeah, like I said, in previous weeks we've been leading in the final in injury time against Swindon Supermarine, against Hendon. The players managed to keep their focus today, and we weren't under the cosh like we've been in previous weeks. How much of the sending off helped that to help us keep possession?
No, I think it was our mentality.
Yeah.
You know, I think in those two games we did drop deep.
Yeah.
You know, we had Rendell playing in the back line at Swindon, and you know that's not what we do. Listen, I said it after the Hendon game. I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater. That's happened to us twice where we haven't held on to leads like late and conceded in the last minute. It's only happened twice, and everyone's going, "Oh, we struggle with it." No, it's just like the goals from corners. We've only conceded 3 from a corner since I've been here, or 4 from corners since I've been here. So you just got to take everything with a pinch of salt, look at it on its merit. And we did some things wrong in those games, which we've changed in our approach. So yeah, you take it, you learn from it, and you move forward.
Bringing in Tony Lee today, not on the score sheet, but certainly a presence in the front line. How have you managed to incorporate both him and Rendell in the same line?
Good players can play with each other. good players play together. They work it out. You start to see little bits of cohesion today. Movement whenever Luque got it and different things. So yeah, they'll plug in together, no problem at all.
And looking forward to Bracknell Town next week. Expecting a different outcome, or not necessarily an outcome, but a different style of play from our opponents there.
Slightly, yes. They are, they're a top side in this league and have been for a few years. They've always up around the playoffs at the end of it. I'd fancy them to be up around the playoffs this season. So yeah, I've got another week to prepare for it, which is great. You don't get very many free weeks at this time of the season, but we've got another clear week to prepare for it. And we will be preparing as professionally as we can, as we always do, for an excellent team to come to our place. And let's see how that brings us out.
Congratulations, Jimmy. Thank you.
Thank you.